All right. We are live. Should be good. Thursday night football is also Throwback Thursday. Both teams are rocking their throwback styles, technically. I know the Niners have said this is a throwback game for them as well, thus, I have their throwback logo. But yeah, we are here. It is Thursday. We are chilling. Who is ready for some football? And I have my Panthers jersey on like I normally do, but tonight is also a Panther game night. I have it off to the side here. Second period is about to start for that, so we'll be seeing some not only some play-by-plays here, but also some reactions to that game whenever I get a chance. Rich at this point. Welcome in, Benito. Yeah, I mean, I'll take any time you can tune in is appreciated. But also, if this is improved, yeah, I'm fine. The storm did not do a lot in my area. I got lucky on that side. I went out for a observant walk this morning. I saw one tree slightly knocked down, and that was it basically. Oh damn! Really, the entire Blazers team? That's nice. Damn, that's nice. So yeah, it's like a younger team like the Blazers being able to just like do anything that can get them all together. Tournament pledge tomorrow. Nice. Yeah, what NBA preseason got another what, like 2 weeks basically, another week or so. So I'm just going. I saw a JJ Redick clip earlier. I didn't actually listen to it, but I saw something of him like complaining about travel times or some shit. Like who are the Lakers playing? I'm ready for the NBA season. We are 2 games into the NHL season, and it's been a lot more fun than anything the Dolphins have shown me so far this season. Lakers Republican. I was need this. Yeah. Did you? It was Shams. He's the new senior insider for ESPN. He was on. Yeah, via Shams. Yeah, he was on the Pat McAfee show today, and he basically announced that the Pelicans center is going to be Herb Jones, which makes no goddamn sense, but okay. Like he said that apparently the Pels are going to do a lot of positionless stuff, but on like the official like position sheets is going to be Herb Jones at the 5. Yeah, I mean I get it, I guess, but like Zion is not a stretch 4. But hey, we'll cover more on the Pels next Wednesday night when we do the Wednesday night streams again. It's a broken Rob Will. I mean, imagine if the Pels just trade for Valanciunas at the deadline. It's like that would have been the most nothing of offseason moves. Because like, they need a center depth. They're not going to play Herb Jones the entire season. I mean, if it works, they might, but I doubt it. Lakers want Val? Yeah, I'm sure. The Lakers' plan is to have LeBron at the 3, AD at the 4, and Val at the 5 whenever they get him, I guess. I mean, like, until then, who knows? Kickoff approaching momentarily here in this one. Just quick NBA discussion. Mitch Rob out for the year. Yeah, he's out for this calendar year. It's not the entire season. So he's going to be out for, what, 2.5 months, basically, which definitely does suck. But he's still going to be, like, available to be traded come deadline. So that's in, like, February. So it's not the end of the world. Yeah, he's out for the calendar year. At least that's what I saw. Yeah, I saw calendar year. We'll end up seeing. He could be out for the entire year. Who knows? It depends how the recovery goes. And did not realize Arizona's 2 wins came within the division. I got Seattle for this one, but to be fair, it should be a great game and could go either way. So I'm just seeing something that I'm definitely going to pull out. Hopefully for the next time I'm in a VC with the West. Seattle set to get the kick return in this one. They'll get ball first, trying to get momentum going. New 49ers kicker, forgot his first name, but Wright is set to kick this one away. Going to be returned beginning from about the 7 by Laviska Shenault. And he's going to get past the 30 and work past the 35 to the 37. So, but you know the backyard sports games, right? And those like legendary stuff. Pretty young, yeah. I mean, like this is a big season for Purdy. This is a contract year, basically. The plan is to get basically get the contract done this off season. Backyard Baseball from '97 is now available on Steam. I'm adding that to my cart. That was the main thing with backyard sports, because they're bringing those back. Geno Smith under center, back behind him. Going to hand this off up the middle, first play of the game, and gain about 3 yards with Kenneth Walker. Yeah, because they're trying to slowly bring it back to backyard sports franchise, because apparently someone found the rights to them, and yeah, they re-released them on Steam. At least Backyard Baseball got re-released today or recently, so that's definitely going on in my Steam library soon. All right, 2nd and 7. Geno Smith going to be under center once again. 3 receiving options to the right. Tyler Lockett sent in motion from right to left. Going to hand this off once again, trying to work that left side, bouncing off one defender in the backfield, and eventually going to gain about 2 on the play. Yeah, I like back for as cool as backyard baseball is. I'm waiting for backyard football to be on Steam. That's one I'm definitely going to be all over. I ruled in an official gain of 1, so ball on the 40. Smith in shotgun, back to his right. 3 receivers also to the right on 3rd and 6. Looking for the 46-yard line. Smith back to pass. Going to step up, find time, hits DK Metcalf. DK Metcalf left side, plenty of room to run past midfield, past the 35. Finally out of bounds near the plus 31. Hawk fans love you. Oh yeah, I'm sure. Like when they traded Russell Wilson, he stepped in. He's done a great job since stepping in as a starter. And like really like exceeded expectations, because before these past few years, he was a journeyman. Shotgun going to delay, hand does one off up the middle for Zach Charbonnet, who's going to gain about 4-ish on the play. Be like, I don't, again, like, Dolphins fan. I've seen Geno Smith quite a bit because he played with the Jets to begin his career. Like him and Sam Darnold, very similar career paths at this point, and like both are now having great success post the Jets days. When they now that they have a true second shot. Smith took advantage of it beginning 3 years ago at this point. Darnold taking advantage of it this year. It's fun to see. Smith under center, back behind him. Going to hand this off on 2nd and 6, trying to bounce it outside. Kenneth Walker eventually going to find a lane to take this up the middle, but not a lot going there. Going to be a gain of a yard maybe as someone's guardian cap came off. That's funny. Yeah, I mean, it's one thing to see like the gloss of most helmets. Like they have a nice kind of a glossy finish to them. And then there's just the guardian cap, which makes the helmet bigger and a more matte finish and does not look nearly as good. All right, 3rd and 7. Smith, shotgun, back to his left. 3 receivers to the left. 3rd and 5. Gonna look to throw. Has some time. Gonna launch one right side of the field. Overthrown. Intercepted. And out of bounds at about the 4-yard line. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Not how you wanted the game to go. Damn. Yeah, Smith had someone. It wasn't a lot of separation, but I believe he had Metcalf on a crosser. Nah, he was looking for Tyler Lockett and just overshot him. This possession indicator move, please. So here's the issue. I need to remove this logo real quick so I can actually move. There we go. I guess the Seahawks logo, for it not looking that big, the actual like indicator box for it is massive. Alright. I mean, the good news is the Niners are going to be backed up inside their own 5 for this next drive. But damn, that's not how you wanted the game to go for Seattle. So the whole Hassan Reddick situation is still getting more and more chaotic with his agency. Like because he was signed with CAA to represent him in contract negotiations, I believe. That's the whole story behind it. Yeah, they said fuck off basically, and they've parted ways with him. Now he's basically representing himself. Yeah, the new coach, Mike McDonald. He's been doing a quality job there in Seattle. Two games scared, but they've played against a quality team in Detroit. And then they lost to the Giants last week in heartbreaking fashion. But, I mean, he's done a quality job with that defense. Like, their defense is playing relatively well. The offense is definitely something that I wasn't expecting I wasn't expecting a lot out of their offense this season. And they've been inconsistent to show for it. Yeah, he does have a big shoes to fill with Pete Carroll, being who was having to replace Pete Carroll. I mean, yeah, Seattle sports is a weird area, but I will say though, although not exactly this throwback logo, but there's a modern logo with throwback colors you can find online. The Seahawks throwbacks look fantastic. Yeah. Yeah, back commercial should be coming out commercial break very shortly. So we have a commercial for the London game this week. The London game this week is probably not going to be the greatest, but it should be a close and tight knit game. That's why I'm doing it. Handoff up the middle for San Francisco, going to go absolutely nowhere. Stonewalled at the line of scrimmage at the 3-yard line. 2nd and 10 coming up. This is just the main throwback logo for the Seahawks. I'm not sure if it's exactly the 60s, but I believe it's Kingdom era. Hence also the thumbnail image. Oh, that's okay. That's the Blazers game tomorrow. It's a Pokemon sponsored one. No, it's not. This isn't the Beast Mode throwbacks. This is more so the 80s and 90s throwbacks. Purdy going to play action, looking to throw back from his own end zone, going to step up, try to keep taking himself. He does, and slipping short of the first down for a gain of about 7 on the play. No, like those Beast Mode, like the Beast Quake throwbacks, would be fun to see them throw out there, but I doubt they ever do. But 3rd and 2 for San Francisco. It's weird because the Niners have really honed into their throwbacks being primary, or a modern throwback feel. So they announced that this game was a throwback road jersey day. It looks the exact same. Purdy looking to throw on 3rd and 2, trying to escape pressure, going to roll out to his left, breaking some tackles, going to gain about 4 on the play, enough for a San Francisco first down up to about the 15. This is technically an alt throwback jersey game for the Niners. That's why I have their throwback logo as well. Yeah, exactly. But it does look very similar to their modern uniforms. That's just because they have a modern throwback style. Handoff up the middle once again for San Francisco. Jordan Mason's going to pinball himself off some tacklers and gain about 3 on the play, maybe 4. Yeah. Again, I really like the Niners uniforms. I love that modern throwback style because like the Lions are doing it. We're seeing the Jazz do it whenever they adopted their new uniforms, new branding. Both the LA Kings and the Anaheim Ducks are doing it in the NHL. It's a nice trend. Purdy shotgun back to each side. 2nd and 6, ball on the 18-yard line. Going to end around left side with Deebo Samuel, and he's going to lower his shoulder and try to fight forward, and brought down about a yard shy for a gain of 5. Well, to be fair for the Niners, you could pick from the 78 to 99, basically, that's their champion era. Because like that's the Montana to Young. So essentially like the Bill Walsh era Niners, just like the champion era. All right, 3rd and 1. Purdy under center. Back behind him, use check offset to the left. Going to play action, looking to throw. Planting and throwing right side to Deebo Samuel is bobbled and eventually caught down at the 34. Yeah, the Young era. Oh no, but I think these are from Montana era in the late 70s, early 80s. Damn, Clay over 3 already. Sure, Dallas is loving that contract. Yeah, that throw high and behind from Purdy. But Deebo finds a way to catch it anyway. All right, Purdy under center, back behind him. 3 receiving options to the left. Going to toss this left side for Jordan Mason. Has some good blocking. Going to find a lane, breaking tackles. Room to run. Can cut it right side. Trying to outrun Seattle defenders. Still breaking tackles. Finally brought down near the plus 29. Nice solid bit of running there. Yeah. This week, it has not been long since I've called the game, but it feels like I'm a little rusty getting back into it. Even if I've also normally I go live Wednesday nights, like break that rust streak X, but didn't yesterday because of the storm. Yeah, but good luck, Benito. All right, Purdy under center. Going to hand this off to Deebo Samuel up the middle and going to gain about 5 up to the 23. Yeah, I pick Seattle as well. Mainly because like both one, I picked Seattle not knowing San Francisco was 0-2 in the division already this season. Which if I knew that, who knows what would if I would have changed it, but this is a must win for both teams, really. Because Seattle trying to regain momentum and San Francisco trying to save division hopes alive. All right, Purdy under center, 3 receiving options to the left. Going to drop back, looking to throw in 2nd and 5. Has time, going to step up. Now rolling out to his left, trying to buy some more time. Throwing over the middle, has a man caught down to the 10. It's Jawan Jennings. 5:20 to go in the first. I don't know, part of me feels like again, first drive, hard to truly tell. Part of me is feeling that Purdy's a little squirrelish in the pocket, but at the same time, I mean, it's working. All right, 1st and goal. Purdy under center, going to hand this off up the middle for Jordan Mason, who's going to work his way for about 3 on the play. Yeah, but I mean, he's still solid, but he's not the level of receiver that CMC is, and the Niners have definitely missed that the past few weeks. But we'll see. They've gotten some good work out of Debo and Juwan Jennings tonight so far. As Purdy's in shotgun, 5 wide, going to look to throw. Gonna step up, trying to buy some time. Throw left side, incomplete. Looking for Jordan Mason on the play, and a third down coming up. Hey, that's a Jerome Baker. This is where it also doesn't help that the Panther game started like an hour before this, so I have like hockey on the mind a little bit. But Jerome Baker on the pass defense there. The third and goal coming up, 4:07 to play in this first quarter. Ball on the 7-yard line. Purdy alone in shotgun. 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Going to look to throw. Quick pass, right side, back shoulder throw, and incomplete. Looking for Debo Samuel, but knocked away. Great defensive play there. As the 49ers are not going to have to settle for the field goal try. God. This is also the case. I need to buy a new USB drive soon. But there we go. All right, out for the field goal try. A 25-yard try from pretty much centered. Kick is up and right down the middle. So the San Francisco 49ers. Yeah, so San Francisco is going to take advantage of the turnover they forced and get on the board first in this one. Just under 4 minutes to play, and we head to another commercial break. I'm very curious of when CMC is going to be back. Because like, if the Niners want to make a deep run this year, they're going to need CMC. Like, I don't think that's up for interpretation. Like he's a crazy valuable piece to this team. But yeah, at commercial break in this one, the Panther game just coming out of commercial break. Yeah. All right. So it is Seattle now. Gotta find a way. That first drive was going solid for them until that interception, which again just an overthrown pass to Tyler Lockett. If that was DK running that route, he probably at least gets a hand on it. But we'll see how this next drive goes. Yeah, exactly. But to be fair, that was also a very similar story to what New Orleans was doing Monday night, and we saw how the rest of that game worked out. So we'll see. But I do expect Seattle to be able to play closer of a game in this one compared to what New Orleans did with Kansas City. Yeah, of course, the Panthers going to PK. Alrighty, kickoff underway. Seattle will begin their next drive with a return beginning from about. No, it going to return from like inside the 5. That's a terrible special teams job. They'll begin this next drive from the 9-yard line. As both return men let the ball bounce at the 1, as they couldn't agree to who was going to catch it. They let it bounce 5 yards into the end zone before one of them picks it up. And instead of just taking the ball from the 20, they decided to take it out of the end zone. Just terrible special teams decision making there. So now ball on the 10. Geno Smith going to be under center. Back behind him, 2 receiving options to each side. Now 3 receiving options to the left. Going to hand this off up the middle to Kenneth Walker, who gets stonewalled for no gain on the play. And Seattle going a little hurry up here, trying to get San Francisco sleeping. Smith in shotgun back to his left. 3 receiving options to the left side. Going to hand this off up the middle. Once again, Kenneth Walker going to bounce it out towards the left and pick up about 8 on the play. And Kenneth Walker was someone who, his rookie season was insane and was kind of an out of nowhere guy. But then since then, yeah, he's still putting up good numbers. It's been nothing that's stood out per se. I'm kind of expecting more out of him at this point. But Smith, shotgun, back to his left, 3 receivers to the right. Third ball on the 18. Going to drop back, look to throw. Quick pass, right side, caught, and fighting forward to the 25-yard line is Noah Fant for a Seattle first down. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I don't remember the draft pick situation. But isn't Noah Fant the only a player that was a part of the Russell Wilson trade that's still on the team? Still on the team that they got traded to? The draft picks might still be there, but when it comes to purely just the players themselves. Smith under center, going to play action, look to throw. Has time, pass left side, looking for DK Metcalf. Ball is underthrown and would not have been the greatest of receptions either way, as the Florida Panthers make it 2-1 in Ottawa. Let's go. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that when everything's all said and done with that trade in who knows how many years, that's going to be a fun video to do a trade on. Same thing with the Deshaun Watson trade. Oh, that's a snipe from the blue line. I think that's Forsling. Oh, yeah. Smith, shotgun, back to his right. 2 receiving options to each side. Going to look to throw. Pass right side, incomplete. Looking for DK once again. At that point, it's just forcing the ball his way. Now, let me see this. There we go. All right, 3rd and 10. Smith, shotgun, back to each side. 2 receivers to the left, looking for the 35-yard line. Smith, back to pass. Has some time, going to throw it right side and incomplete. Looking for DK Metcalf once again. And just couldn't hang on. Not the greatest of decisions again. So Russell Wilson, obviously now in Seattle. Drew Lock in New York. Where is Shelby Harris? Where's Shelby Harris? He's still on. If Shelby Harris is... No, he's on Cleveland now. Yeah, so Noah Fant's the only actual player from that trade that's still on the respective team they got traded to. All right, so Seattle going to punt this one away, where the return will begin from inside the 20 at about the 15. Slipping, but good blocking is going to allow him to stumble forward to about the 23-yard line. And San Francisco will start things off from there. Oh, yeah. Well, again, I'm not talking about the draft picks at the moment when it comes to that and that idea. I was purely talking about like between the 4 actual players who were in the league at that time who were traded. Noah Fant is the only one still on the team that they got traded to. Because Russell Wilson's in Pittsburgh, Shelby Harris is in Cleveland, and then Drew Lock is in New York. Now again, the draft picks definitely add in a wrinkle to things, but that's again a story for another day. Yeah, we're at a commercial break here in this one. Yeah, about 2:15 to play in the Panther game. It's 2-1. Gonna keep my eye on that one. I will say I started this 2 weeks ago, but I love the idea of just having a few extra games on to keep an eye on. Like that I've been doing for Sundays. I'll do that. I'm gonna be doing that again this upcoming Sunday. Because I'm doing like the better game per se. But it's still nice to like keep an update and have a better idea for updates. But the plan for Sunday is to do 4 games. That is the plan. I'll be doing the London game, Washington, Baltimore, Detroit, Dallas, and then Sunday Night Football. That is the plan. That plan will be changed depending on what goes on Saturday. AKA, did I get everything I need to get done Saturday? For like Sunday and Monday? What time I go to bed at, and what time I wake up at. The hope is I can wake up around 8 a.m. on Sunday and get some morning stuff done before the stream. But we'll see. Yeah, the plan is to do 4 games on Sunday. It's gonna be a lot, but it's gonna be fun. All right, Purdy, under center, back from commercial break, 1:43 to play in the first quarter. 2 receiving options to each side. Purdy looking to throw. Going to pass it short over the middle to Jordan Mason, who has room to run, and going to gain about 9 on the play. Nice little dump off just to get the drive started. Hope both teams lose. In that case, let's get a tie. Yeah, I mean, I definitely feel that way on Monday night when the Jets and Bills play. Handoff up the middle for Jordan Mason, going to go absolutely nowhere. Stonewalled for a loss of 2 on the play. There's a better chance that Jets and Bills ends in a tie than this game ends in a tie. I will say that. Because who knows how the Bills are going to look. And the Jets are throwing out an interim head coach, which interims don't typically have that great of successes. So we'll see. But that should be an interesting game. Jets-Bills should be interesting. Purdy shotgun back to his right, 3 receiving options to the left, going to throw on a broken play over the middle, incomplete, looking for George Kittle. And a 4th and 2 coming up. And Purdy tried to play action, but pressure got there quick, so he just abandoned that. Stepped up and tried to force it to Kittle as a desperation play, but Seattle's defense does a nice job there. Yeah, pressure got in instantly to force the broken play. Yeah, again, he's a good DC, but so is Robert Saleh. As there's a flag pre-snap. Here's the thing, Bob Flash. The offense is still going to be ran by someone who does not know how to run an offense. False start is the penalty. We will move San Francisco back 5 to a 4th and 7 as they punt this one away. So again, Todd Downing, when he was with Tennessee, did not do a good job of being the OC there. So now he's going to be calling plays for the Jets. When replacing Nathaniel Hackett, it's not going to be a good situation. Ooh. Punt comes off clean and going to be fair caught about the 29. I like the Broncos one more. I will say, I do like the Broncos throwbacks a lot more than the Rams. In part because, for as nice as those Rams colors are, I am a sucker for orange. And that orange and blue color scheme that Denver has is fantastic for their throwbacks. Like, orange and gray are my favorite colors. So, a really nice looking orange throwback is going to be over top of most others. And Powder Bronco was my favorite, yeah. With the good old powder blue D helmet as well, like they're so nice looking. And I do love the Broncos' new uniforms because of how hard they went into kind of a modern retro style. All right, Smith and shotgun back to his right for 1st and 10 from the 29. Going to hand this one off to Kenneth Walker, who's going to gain about 2 on the play up to the 31. Yeah, and the pony beam. It is nice. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. The Niners up by 3. But Seattle has the ball for the 3rd drive of the game. Why did I put 3rd? There we go, 2nd. Maybe it's like Dolphins throwback, so they're gonna be on top of everything, but that's just because I'm a Dolphin fan first. But then it goes like Denver's is up there, Seattle's is up there. Where are the other ones? The Giants can look pretty clean, but Kelly Greens are probably before. Yeah. I think of other throwbacks that look really nice, but I just can't at the moment. Yeah, that's fair. Again, I do like the Rams throwbacks. Don't get me wrong. I do like how they look. And I love that color scheme. It's just, or like, you give me an orange primary color jersey, I'm gonna fall in love with it pretty easily. I will say though, like when the Rams first moved to LA and they had that weird uniform setup with like the monochrome helmets, but like the still keeping the golden uniform sleeves and all that. I just wish that they just went to those colors quicker, like the ones they have now, the gold and blue. I don't know, my favorite era of the Bengals when it comes to when it comes to branding for the Bengals, my favorite era is the Carson Palmer era, so like the 2000s basically. And to be fair, I grew up in that era, but it just also looks clean. I love both the Bengal head and the full body Bengal. Those just look nice to me. Worry about it, time. But at the same time, I don't know. The Bengals branding has been weird over the years. All right, just coming back from the commercial break as we begin the second quarter in this one. Next week, Broncos and Saints Thursday Night Football. Not fully sure if I'll be able to do that one. We'll see. Smith and shotgun back to his right, 2nd and 8, first play of the second quarter. Going to be a handoff up the middle. Once again, with Kenneth Walker going to bounce it out left side and going to get to about the 36-yard line on the play. So a pickup of 4-ish. To be fair, like Broncos Saints, who knows how good that game's gonna be. Spencer Rattler getting the start. So we'll see. And ruling it a gain of 5. It's 3rd and 3. Smith and shotgun. Back to his left. 2 receivers to each side. Looking for the 39-yard line. Smith back to pass. Going to be a screenplay left side of Kenneth Walker, who's going to go nowhere with it. Maybe gain a yard. Fred Warner blows it up. Man, if Fred Warner ends his career without a single DPOY, that's going to be criminal. Yeah, try the halfback angle screenplay that Miami is known. It kind of brought into the league last year, and Fred Warner, man, he ate it up. So Seattle gonna send this one away, where he lets it bounce at about the 25 and out of bounds near the 24. So besides San Francisco's first drive of the game, this has been purely defensive focused. So we shall see how this continues. Again, see, this has been a solid season for Seattle so far. Definitely going to be interesting to see, like how they can build off of what they have what they have done. Purdy, shotgun, back behind him. Going to play action, looking to throw. Has some time, gonna pass left side, wide open, caught Deebo Samuel. Pass midfield, has plenty of room to run. Pass to 20, to 10, to 5. Touchdown, San Francisco. There is the offense in full force. And they take a 9-point lead pending the extra point. It was a snooze fest from both offenses until Deebo, man. A delayed slot fade, and the safety bit way too hard on that. Not the greatest of throws, but to be fair, if that is thrown in a way to lead Deebo more, it could be picked off. So good job from Purdy. Extra point is up and good. All it took was one play for San Francisco to make a statement in this one. And that brings us to a commercial break. Man, oh man. Yeah, what was a defensive focus game in the first quarter? All of a sudden now we have explosive plays by the offense. Yeah. I mean, San Francisco can do that even without CMC. Like, any one of their star players can all of a sudden have a splash play like that and turn things around. Like, that was a nice play. Yeah, the Chargers 100% should have stayed in San Diego. I agree with that. And yeah, they have basically become the Clippers. In part because the Rams won a ring very shortly after. Not shortly after, but the Rams made a Super Bowl like 2 years after they moved to LA, and then they won a ring 5 years after, roughly. So it was like 5 or 6 years after they moved. So like, again, but even then, like NFL football in LA is never going to be as massive as it once was, because with the long break in between having teams there, is becoming a college town when it comes to football wise, and when it comes to professional sports, it is a basketball city at this point. And you see that with the attendance numbers. Well, yeah, they get relatively good sold out crowds. It is filled with away team fans. So I definitely feel like both teams should have stayed in their respective cities. but the Rams moving made more sense and was kind of inevitable. Meanwhile, the Chargers moving was dumb. We're gonna talk about them. And yeah, again, St. Louis has shown multiple times now that they can support a proper professional football team. I wonder if there ever will be plans to add a team back there, but with the amount of talent in the NFL, like 32 teams is plenty at the moment. All right, kickoff underway. Going to be returned from about 4 yards into the end zone. Laviska Shenault going to get it to about the 30-yard line. Oh, he fumbled. The ruling that he fumbled, who's going to leave the pile with the ball? San Francisco saying they got it. People are saying, and they're saying San Francisco has it. Man, oh man. Hey, Sam, I wouldn't hate more NFL teams, but it just doesn't make sense. Yeah, that's a fumble. That is a clear fumble, and San Francisco recovers. Oh, man. That's a great punch to get that ball loose. Jeez. Oh, yeah, it definitely is it's definitely a baseball city in the sense that that's like the most successful team that they've had. But if you pay attention to the UFL and you see how beloved the Battlehawks are, and then you look at the NHL and see how behind the Blues St. Louis is, like they're just a sports town. They deserve to have like a true NFL team again, but the Battlehawks will definitely take the fact they don't. Toss right side for Jordan Mason's going to gain about 2 on the play. Yeah, the city loves the Battlehawks. In part because it's a way for them to say fuck you to the NFL. But like, they support the Battlehawks a lot, and it's fantastic to see that stadium filled out. And yeah, they do show up for the Cardinals, and then we'll see because the Blues home opener should either be like tonight or tomorrow, if I remember correctly. So that would be interesting to see that one. Purdy shotgun back to his right, going to hand this off up the middle for Jordan Mason on 2nd and 9. Going to get inside the 25 to about the 23. Third down coming up. Yeah, that is true. They got to use the dome somehow. And that's another thing with the Rams move is like, if the whole point was you wanted a new stadium, St. Louis would have given you a new stadium. That was the same thing with the Chargers. Like, San Diego would have gladly given the Chargers a new stadium. Like, the Chargers meant so much to that city, and they're lucky the Padres have found success. Purdy going to drop back to throw in 3rd and 4. Pressure comes in quick, trying to buy some time, escaping the pressure, rolling out to the left. Looking downfield, just going to toss it away, incomplete. All right, so a 3 and out for the Niners after the fumble recovery. That would make it a 13-point game. Out comes the field goal unit. That was a nice play from Purdy just to not take the sack there. He was running 20 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Oh yeah, SoFi is weird. I will fully admit SoFi is weird. Because if you look at it from top down, you can see it in 2 different ways. You could either see it being based off of the Rams' old logo, or you could see it being a mixture of the Rams' current logo and the Chargers logo. Either way, it does not look good from like a top-down view, as the field goal try is up and good. The Niners make it a 13-point game with 11:47 to play in the second. Yeah, it's weird. Like SoFi, again, I'm sure like we actually go into SoFi and seeing the inside of it, it will look fantastic, and I've heard it does, and it is fantastic. But like just from like a top down and like an exterior view, it looks weird. But yeah, it's just the design of the canopy on it is weird, and then it doesn't even fully work. Like it's technically a dome, but it's not a closed dome, so like it does like pour in there when storms come, and it's just weird. It's just weird. Especially because like they spent the first few years in the Coliseum, and I feel like that fit the Rams a lot better. But the Chargers could not play in the LA Galaxy Stadium forever, and I get that. But that's why they just shouldn't that's why they just shouldn't have moved. Like keep the Rams in the Coliseum because I feel like that's a much better fit for them, and it's in a much better location to have fans come in than Inglewood. And then just keep the Chargers in San Diego. They belong there. It fits there. Fuck Spanos. We're at commercial break here in this one. It's just weird. It's all a money game, and like I feel so bad for the people of Oakland. My renovation for 2 years. Yeah, it's okay. Like they moved to LA in what, like 15, 16, and then the stadium opened in 20, I believe. So they spent like 4 or 5 years building that stadium. But it's one of those things where it's like if you're gonna relocate to a location, you probably want the stadium built before you move anyway. Where San Francisco is set to kick this one away. Seattle, man, they need to put a drive together. Ball is going to be down in the end zone for a touchback, so Seattle will begin from the 30. And they just need to put a drive together. Field goal, touchdown, like they need something. They need a drive here. Now let's see, what can Geno Smith do? Going to be under center for the first play of this drive with a back behind him, 3 receiving options to the right. Going to hand this off to Kenneth Walker, who's going to go absolutely nowhere. Maybe lost 5 on a play, but definitely a loss of 4. And that's not how you wanted to drive to start. Just disaster. And Seattle going hurry up. Smith and shotgun back to his left. 3 receiving options to the left. Calling it a 2nd and 13 on the play. Tyler Lockett alone to the right side. Smith making adjustments at the line. Shifting Jackson Smith and Jigba from the left side to the right side. Smith looking to throw, going to step up and take it himself on a broken play. And sliding down near the 35-yard line with a flag down. So as it stands currently, it is a 3rd and 5-ish. We'll see what the penalty makes this. But just broken plays. It is holding on Seattle. Calling it on Charlie Cross. Going to be a 2nd and long coming up. Man, oh man. Yep, 2nd and 23. Smith and shotgun back to his left, going to look to throw. Going to try a screenplay to Charbonnet over the middle, who has space to run. And going to get past the 30 to about the 34. 4. A very nice play on 2nd and long to make it a 3rd and manageable, but geez, the fact that they were in that situation anyway. All right, 3rd and 8. Gino looking to throw. San Francisco sending 4. Pass overthrown over the middle with a flag down. Looking for JSN, but way off target. But it's going to be a defensive offsides on Nick Bosa is the call. So it's a free play, going to be a 3rd and 3 coming up. Yeah, they got him to jump. So maybe then it's just miscommunication. Right, 3rd and 3. Smith alone in shotgun. 3 receivers to the right. Looking for the 40-yard line. Gino dropping back to throw. Has time, passes overthrown right side to JSN. Would have been enough for the 1st down if it was on target, but just... Man, that's the 3rd overthrow today for Geno Smith. I mean, that's just... Yeah, that ball just sails on him. Jeez. You need more of the offense today. Punt comes off clean, going to be fair caught at about the 6, maybe the 7-yard line. So San Francisco will start backed up in their own territory. There we go. So Brock Purdy so far today, 4 for 8, 109 yards, 1 touchdown. Not the best of showing so far, but hey, it's been enough. And San Francisco going to be facing a 1st and 10 backed up at their own 6. Purdy in shotgun, back to his right, 2 receivers to each side. Going to look to throw, has time, pass left side for George Kittle, going to be caught and brought down near the 12. That's a really nice play, a nice play right there. All right, 2nd down now. 2nd and 3, Purdy in shotgun, back to his left, 2 receiving options to each side. Ball on the 13, sending the man in motion, going to toss this left side for Jordan Mason, who has room to run. Going to pick up the 1st down and more, past the 25, up to the 27-yard line. Oh, he is slow to get up. How many more running backs do they even have on that roster? Yeah, he's slow to get up. We're going to be heading into a injury timeout commercial break here shortly, I would imagine. Just under 9.5 to play. Yeah, he's still laying on the ground. Why are we not sending this to commercial? What are we doing? What do we do in Amazon? Why are we just not sending this to commercial? There we go. All right, commercial break here, and this one for the injury timeout. As San Francisco had a very nice drive going there. But we'll see. All right, I'm going to use this time real quick. Commercial break. We'll be right back. All right, you back. Still at commercial. Still at commercial break here in this one. There's another commercial for the London game this week between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Chicago Bears. As of right now, the plan is to also do that one on top of like 3 other games on Sunday. All right, Jordan Mason going to be heading to the locker room, it seems. So I hope that he's all good. San Francisco, 1st and 10. Ball on the 27. Purdy under center. 2 backs behind him. Going to toss this right side. Going to cut up the middle and gain about 3 on the play up to about the 30-yard line. That is like the 4th string running back. Hold up. That is not who that is. Well, that's great. There you go. Isaac Guerendo is now the back for San Francisco. He picks up 3 on that previous play. Purdy going to play action throw over the middle, going to be caught by Brandon Ayuk up to about the 46, maybe the 47. So a first down picked up on 2nd and 7. San Francisco keeps the drive moving. There's a great throw to Purdy over the middle. Nice layered pass over the linebackers. All right, Purdy, shotgun, back to each side. Going to play action, looking to throw. And a sidearm disc, Kittle on the right side, who picks up about 2, maybe 3 on the play. Just shy of midfield up to about the 49. And that's like one thing that is like noted with a bunch of quarterbacks is needing to be able to throw from any arm slot. There was a nice job there from Purdy to be able to just get that side armor in. All right, 2nd and 7. Purdy under center, back behind him. 2 receiving options to each side. Gonna drop back, look to throw. Has time. Gonna step up now and keep it himself. Gonna get the first down and diving forward to the 41-yard line. A gain of about 10 on the play. And just nice pocket presence. I mean, Purdy has proved himself to be a pretty solid quarterback in the league. And he's just proving it more and more each day. All right, Purdy under center, back and fullback behind him. Gonna toss this right side and going to pick up about a yard on the play up to the 40 is Isaac Guerendo. I'm 100% mispronouncing his last name. Was not expecting him to play tonight. Again, this is like Seattle's 4th string running back. Because we're dealing with injuries across the board. All right, 2nd and 9. Purdy under center once again. Back and fullback behind him. On 2nd and 9, going to toss this left side for Deebo Samuel, who's lined up in the backfield. And he's going to gain about 4 on the play up to the, I want to say like the 36-yard line. So it'll be a 3rd down once again for San Francisco. At 3rd and 5. Purdy in shotgun, back to his left, 3 receivers to the right. Going to drop back, looking to throw, has time, pass right side, going to be caught and pick up about 6 on the play. Up to the 30-yard line is Jawan Jennings. St. Louis Stallions almost became a team. Oh yeah, I remember hearing about that. I do remember hearing about that. It would be cool for expansion teams to like explore St. Louis, but it seems like whenever the NFL is going to expand again, the idea is to make it international, which I'm not a big fan of, but whatever brings in the most money. Purdy under center going to hand this off left side, going to pick up about 4 on the play with a flag down. Isaac Grendo once again on the carry. The others. Face mask is the penalty on Seattle. Going to attack on 15 to the end of the run and be a first down. Yeah, again, I remember hearing about all those expansion possibilities. Because, yeah, that 95 was the same year where they added the Jaguars and the Panthers. And then the following year was the Ravens, and then 02 the Texans. So, and yeah, NFL Europe, I mean, could work. Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing with NFL Europe. A lot of those teams and their branding have since been absorbed by the European League of American Football. You can't just bring back the NFL Europe 1-to-1. Purdy going to hand this off left side and going to be a loss of 2 on the play. Back to the 15. I think the ruling is only a loss of 1. Either way, good play by Seattle's defense. Jeez. It's in logo. Yeah, they got sued by Jaguar. I remember that logo. Because they end up using something very similar to it. And if you go to Everbank Stadium, you'll see it on phone booths that they have there. Pass left side incomplete, looking for Deebo Samuel on 2nd and 11, 3rd and 11 coming up. Like you go to Jacksonville Stadium and they have payphones, and on the side of it is that old logo, is that original logo, and it's really cool to see. Yeah, I know. Yeah, but Honolulu is not going to get a professional team. They're lucky to even still have their collegiate team. It's just not realistic travel wise, and that's the main issue with it putting the team across the pond. It's the travel issues. Purdy looking to throw on 3rd and 11. Going to be a screenplay left side that gets blown up for a loss of 3 on the play. Kyle Juszczyk on the reception. Jerome Baker, former Miami Dolphin, on the big time stop. And with 3 minutes to go in the second, San Francisco going to try to make it a 16-point game. Nice play from Jerome Baker to get ahead of that screenplay. But yeah. Okay, it's just the whole idea of where the NFL could expand to is weird. Like if they're gonna go international, Canada and Mexico would make the most sense, but that's unlikely. The field goal try is up and good, so it's still a 2-possession game. With San Francisco up by 16, 2.5 to play. The Niners do get ball to begin the second half, so Seattle is going to need a drive here right before the half. Yeah. If they would have gotten that team in the 70s, they 100% would have relocated by now. Again, they either would have relocated or they would have disbanded. It's just unrealistic to have a team there. Like if the NFL really wants to have international teams, Canada and Mexico would be the best spot. The issue is there's not a lot of spots within Mexico that you can put a team, and maybe you decide to put one in like Sao Paulo or somewhere in South America, but unlikely. And then Canada is not going to have an NFL team anytime soon because of the CFL. The CFL is just way too popular to really have like a true for that The CFL is too popular for an NFL team to have a real shot. All right, here comes the kickoff. Seattle is going to return this beginning from the goal line. And Laviska Shenault going to work his way past the 25 to about the 29, maybe the 30. Again, desperately need a drive here. What's going on with... All right, just under 2.5 to play. Smith in shotgun, back to his left. 3 receiving options to the right. Ball on the 29. Going to hand this off up the middle for Kenneth Walker and going to gain about 3 on the play. Okay, for those who don't know, I have the Panther game up on the side here, but for some reason it's freaking out. The game's not over yet, but for some reason it's not allowing me to. Now, 2nd and 7. Geno Smith making adjustments at the line. And that's going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. The commercial break for the 2-minute all season long. And then even with the UFL when that rolls around in the spring. I'll leave a like while you're at it as well. $1,000, that would be crazy. Hopefully, okay, that should be a little better. 1,000 by season's end would be crazy. We dropped a lot of frames there for a second. I don't know what's. Have faith. Hey, again, if that happens, it'll be fantastic. It'll go. Hey, if Miami can make a run, they'll go a long way. I feel. I am pissed right now. All right, just coming back from the commercial break for the 2-minute warning. Seattle with the ball, trying to make one last push before halftime, of which San Francisco will get ball to begin the second half. Smith alone in shotgun, 3 receivers to the right, going to look to throw. Has time, pass over the middle, wide open JSN. Going to get past midfield up to about the 48-yard line. That's the kind of play they needed. Going to rule it at the 49. There's a quick pass to JSN. Nice job there. And Smith in shotgun. Back to his right. 3 receiving options to the right. Going to make adjustments at the line now. Going to shift it to 2 wide. 2 receivers to each side. Smith in shotgun. Back to his right. Going to play action. Look to throw. Pocket collapsing and escape to his right, trying to buy some time. Finds Kenneth Walker in the flat for a gain of 1, but just not a lot of time there to do his work. All right, 2nd and 9. Smith in shotgun, back to his right. 2 receivers each side. Under 45 seconds to play. Smith looking to throw. Gonna just chuck one down the field. Has a man, DK Metcalf, and incomplete. Through his hands. He had him. He threw it off his back foot, caused it to be slightly underthrown, but still, that goes directly. I mean, no, not direct through the hands. The safety made a good play on it, but still, that's when the DK wants back. that would be too difficult to sync that up, Flash. The thing with DK is he didn't try to high point that ball. He high points that's a catch deep down the field. As Seattle's gonna call their first timeout with the play clock expiring. Yeah, it'll be too difficult to sync up a play clock on the screen as well. Maybe though. Maybe down the line. Yeah, definitely. The Hawaii team would have moved to LA. Which I guess some fans basically could think of that as a good thing because the Hawaii team moves there instead of the Rams and the Chargers, but who knows? Smith and shotgun back to his left alongside 3 receivers. Ball on just about the 48. Gonna look to throw. Has time. Pass left side. Has a man wide open along the sideline. They're saying he caught it as JSN inside the 30. Yeah, that is true. There is a world where if the Hawaii team existed, they move to Arizona and the Cardinals stay in St. Louis. And thus the Rams don't move out of LA at all. Ball in the 31. Smith and shotgun. Back to his left. 2 receivers to each side. Going to look to throw. Has time. Quick pass right side to Noah Fant is caught. And gain of 9 on the play. Just under 30 seconds to go. Seattle's going to call their second timeout. And it's definitely... the whole what if story is definitely interesting for a bunch of different scenarios. Because like if then the Cardinals stay in St. Louis, they would probably have to change their name at some point. Unless we get a completely different St. Louis team. All right, 2nd and 1. Smith alone in shotgun. 3 receivers to the right. Pressure comes in instantaneously. Screenplay over in the middle for JSN. Going to get inside the 15 up to the 12. 21 seconds to play. And Seattle calls their final timeout. Seattle is loving these middle screens today. I respect it, but it's not going to work quite this well all the time. The whole scene with him. With the quality of play that Cleveland is having at the moment, they fit France pretty well. Yeah, that's funny. All right, Seattle out of timeouts. Best drive they've had so far today. 21 seconds. Gino, shotgun, back to his right, 3 receivers to the left. Looking for 12 yards for the end zone. Back to pass. Gonna step up, throw it end zone right side, and incomplete with a flag down on the ground. Looking for Noah Fant in the back corner of the end zone. What is the penalty? I imagine this would be on San Francisco. It is defensive pass interference. And the ball will be placed at the 1. Oh, man. Seattle got a chance. Yeah, he was holding him most of the way. All right, 1st and goal, 16 seconds. Ball at the 1. They're saying ball at the 2. Gino in shotgun, back to his right, 3 receivers to the left. No timeouts, looking to throw. Quick pass, left side, incomplete. Looking for Tyler Lockett. 2nd and goal coming up. All right, you need to cap this drive off. You need to finish this drive. Like you need to. Just to try and stay in this game. Smith shotgun back to his right. Looking to throw once again. Has time. Pass left side. Back corner. Incomplete. Looking for JSN. Nearly mossed the dude. But couldn't come down with it. 3rd and goal. Seattle will probably just settle for a field goal if they don't get it on this play. But you really want to cap this drive off in the end zone. Like, it would go such a long way. All right, 3rd and goal. 3 receivers to the left. Smith and shotgun. Back to his right, looking to throw. Looking left side, throwing back corner for DK Metcalf. They're saying he didn't get his feet in. Oh man, he definitely hanged on to that. So if they review this and they see his feet is in, it would be a touchdown. The question is just, did he get his feet in? There's a toe. He didn't get in by a toe. He pulled a KD. Great eye by the ref. That's a great eye, but he pulled a KD. By a toe. Wow, in Seattle, just to get points on the board, the 20-yard try is up and right down the middle. That will send us to halftime. A 13-point game and a disappointing end to that drive. Really were looking for the end zone there. But it is halftime. San Francisco set to get ball to begin the second half. And yep, that brings us to halftime. All right. I will be quickly right back. All right, I'm back. I am back. Still at commercial, still at halftime. Seattle's defense is going to need to make a play to begin the second half if they want to stay in this. Especially with how that drive ended just now. Like, You're gonna desperately need to play from the defense. All right. Yep, still at halftime. All right. Yep, still at the half. Yeah, San Francisco has had a great game plan for this one. You know what? I'll be right back once again. All right. All right. See ya, Bob Flash. Drive safe. We have next week Sean Payton's return game to New Orleans. Was heading back to another commercial, then should be out of halftime shortly thereafter. We have at halftime here in this one. Should be exiting halftime here momentarily. I got like 4 minutes left in halftime. It should be exiting halftime momentarily. Maybe the London game between Chicago and Jacksonville. You plan on doing that one. Plan on doing the Baltimore and Washington game as well. And also Detroit and Dallas. Plus Sunday football. Got a lot of Sunday action coming our way. As we are back from halftime here in this one. That 76-yard touchdown pass that Brock Purdy had to Deebo Samuel was tied for the longest in his career so far. And I mean, Purdy and Gino are not playing too differently. It's just that interception to begin the game for Gino has come a long way. It has certainly come a long way in this one. All right, Seattle set to kick this one away. There's just 30 minutes left to decide who wins the kickoff game to Week 6 of the NFL. And there's a second half kickoff. It's going to be returned from about 2 yards deep into the end zone and going to get up to about the 25 with a flag down on the play. It is on Seattle. Illegal formation, it seems. So attack on 5 to the end of the play. We'll see. Shanahan looking to win the first game within the division this season. Purdy in shotgun, back behind him. 2 receiving options to each side. Going to hand this off right side for Jordan Mason, who's back in the game, has the edge, and going to gain about 8 on the play. And again, I love handoffs on the first play of the drives. Just getting that momentum there quickly, pick up a few yards. You're looking fine. And now you have a much more manageable second down. Purdy under center. Back and fullback behind him. Going to be a 2nd and 1 handoff left side. Going to pick up the first and more on a gain of about 4 for Isaac Gwendo. Yeah, Jordan Mason is feeling that shoulder a little bit, making sure it is all good to go. And again, a nice good run on first down. But he's staying to the sideline for this one. Purdy, shotgun, back to his left, 3 receiving options to the right. Going to look to throw. Has plenty of time. Pass right side, incomplete, but a flag is thrown. Going to be DPI on Seattle. The Seattle defender trying to plead his case to the ref, as they're going to discuss this one. Most likely, though, it will be DPI on Seattle. No, they picked up the flag, saying it's just an incomplete pass. All right, 2nd and 10 coming up. Okay, if you get a 3 and out, get a turnover of some kind, you need a big time play from the defense here. Purdy and shotgun, back to his right, 2 receiving options to each side. Going to look to throw. Going to step up, has time, pass left side, wide open, George Kittle. Past the 40, past the 35, finally brought down at the plus 28 yard line. How are you leaving George Kittle that wide open? I have no idea. You can't be leaving Kittle that wide open. You just can't. Jerome Baker was the closest receiver. Or closest defender, my bad. Yeah, you just can't be leaving Kittle that open. Ruling it on the 29, Purdy under center. Going to hand this off right side, and that's going to break off to a few defenders and gain some yards. About 5 on the play for Isaac Wendo. I'm gonna try like 5 different pronunciations of his name today. You can already tell. 'Cause, yeah, the Panthers lost. That sucks. All right, gain of 6. They ruled it. So a 2nd and 4 coming up. Purdy, under center, back behind him. Going to toss this left side. And it's going to be enough for a first down and was tackled by his own player, his own teammate. A gain of 6 on the play for Isaac Guerrero, but he could have had a lot more if Kyle Juszczyk didn't shove him from behind, knocking him down. Yeah, Kittle has been a little bit quiet tonight. Yeah, he just had that big play, but for the most part, not a lot. This is the case for a lot of tight ends, though, tonight, or this season. Not the most going on with them. All right, Purdy in shotgun, back to each side, going to hand this off up the middle. And with room to run, going to get to the 10-yard line. Gain of about 8-ish on the play. And a 2nd down coming up. They didn't show me the name for that player. Wait, a 2nd and short coming up. Purdy under center, back behind him. 2 receiving options to each side. Ruling in a 2nd and 4. Gonna hand off up the middle and go maybe a yard forward. By the way, 3rd down coming up. All right, let's see it. Gotta make a stand if you're Seattle's defense. Keep it a 2-possession game. You can't give up much more than a field goal here. Purdy shotgun back to his left, 3 receivers to the right. Gonna drop back, looking to throw. Has time, pass right side. George Kittle. And they're saying caught. Touchdown San Francisco. At the goal line, George Kittle making a play. And the Niners going to extend their lead with an extra point to make it a 20-point lead in this one. An absolute dot to George Kittle, and he got 2 feet in. Yeah, an absolute dot. Beautifully placed. And yeah, he got 2 feet in, was past the goal line. The extra point is up and good. San Francisco, man, they are walking away with this one already. Ten minutes to play in the 3rd quarter. We had to do a commercial break. Man, oh man. Hey, San Francisco, they're the team you need to get out in front of early. You're a team you need to get out in front of early. Seattle had a chance to, but they didn't, and they've lost ground ever since. The Black Ops 6 commercial. Again, like, Seattle already needed a big drive from the offense whenever they got the ball back in this one. Now they desperately need a touchdown drive. Like, desperately. If they want to try and stay in this one for as long as possible. All right, back from commercial. Seattle about to receive the kickoff and have their first drive of this half. And we have the announcement of the Black Friday game this season. The Raiders playing the Chiefs. And that's the Black Friday game? Man, that's a pretty solid Black Friday game. All right, here's the kickoff. Seattle going to return this from inside the 5. And going to work his way, breaking the tackle, room to run, Laviska Shenault, past midfield, still going past the 30, past the 20, the 10, the 5, touchdown Seattle. They have a kick return touchdown, and just like that, they negate the opening score from San Francisco of this half. Laviska Shenault houses it. 90-plus yard return. And that's Seattle's first touchdown of the day. Holy. He fumbled a kick return earlier in the game. And he makes his due with that one. Now the extra point from the left hash, 33 yards out. Snap good, kick is good. Snap good, hold good, kick is good. Wow. A prime time kick return touchdown. He bounces off 2 tacklers, makes the kicker miss, and then was down from there. Gone from there, I mean. Yeah, I believe that is the second of the year. I believe Arizona had one in week 1. If not, then this might be the first. Yeah, I believe Arizona had one in week 1 against Buffalo. But man, oh man. Hey, that could switch the tide in this. If the defense now comes out and makes a big time play, we'll see where the momentum shifts. But that's a big time play in this one. Jeez. All right. And right back to the kickoff units for these teams. Seattle now set to kick this one away. We'll see if San Francisco can have an equally big kick return. As the kickoff is underway, San Francisco is going to return this from about the 2-yard line. As Deebo Samuel on the return, he's going to get to the 31-yard line. Still a nice return, but nowhere near as big as what just happened. All right, 1st and 10, ball on the 31-yard line. Purdy under center, back behind him. Going to look to throw. Step up, jump off over the middle, is caught for a first down and more. Gain of about 13 on the play. Just under 9:40 to go in this quarter. It's just a, yeah, I mean, if there was a little bit more time in the pocket, he would have had Brandon Ayuk deep down the field. But he just takes a smart decision, gains 12, 13 on the play. And now Purdy under center, back behind him. 3 receiving options to the right. Gonna toss this one right side. Get up to the 45 for the gain of 2. Now just under 9 minutes to play. Second and 8 coming up for San Francisco. Purdy, shotgun, back to his right, gonna play action, look to throw. Gonna step to his left, halftime, throw down the field. Brandon Ayuk going to be caught inside the 40 to about the 38, but there's a flag down on the play. This will most likely be brought back. Yep, holding on San Francisco is the call. It was a nice play from Purdy, again, good pocket presence. But yeah, that's a clear holding call. Straight up tackled the defender. Sorry, it's 2nd and 18 coming up now. Purdy under center, back behind him. 2 receiving options to each side. Gonna play action, look to throw. Step to his left, trying to buy some time, escaping the pressure. Trying to flip the field and just sidearms it over the middle towards Jawan Jennings, who's gonna catch it for a gain of 2. A 3rd and 16 coming up now. It's a Seattle player gonna limp his way off the field. It's 3rd and 16. And there is some kind of play stoppage by the refs. They're going to review the play, see if he actually did hang on to that ball. I mean, it hits the ground. The question is, did it move upon hitting the ground? They're saying it did. Incomplete pass now to ruling. So 3rd and 18 coming up for San Francisco. And you get the stop here from Seattle's defense. You have the momentum going on your side. You could quickly turn this game around. Purdy in shotgun. Back to his right. 3 receivers left. Looking for the plus 47. Quick pass. Left side screenplay for Deebo Samuel. And he's going to break some tackles but get pushed out of bounds. Shy of the first down marker. Up to the plus 46 just about. So a 4th and manageable coming up in that no man's land area. And San Francisco has a decision to make. 7:20 to go is a 4th and 3. And out comes the punting unit. And the punt comes off clean. Seattle is going to let this bounce, and it takes a beautiful bounce. And the ball will be down at the 5. So Seattle going to be starting from backed up in their own territory when we get back from this commercial break. And then quickly use this commercial break to say, if you are new, subscribe. Greatly appreciated. Play-by-plays all season long. When the UFL rolls around in the spring, we'll be doing play-by-plays for those as well. NBA content as well. The season's right around the corner. We'll be doing a weekly, every Wednesday night when we do the Q&As. We'll be talking basketball there as well. Might see some basketball streams, might see some NHL specific streams because the Panthers are a damn good team. Arizona had the first. Oh, and then Dallas had one? I did not realize that. Or no, you're saying that the player was named DJ Dallas. Has been. Yeah, it is interesting. It has been from NFC West teams. But at the same time, though, like the NFC West is a more chaotic-esque. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't say chaotic, but like they're more entertaining of a division on average. They're the West Coast style and all that. Oh yeah, if Seattle can score on this drive, it's gonna make this a really nice game that late. Yeah, here's the thing though, Seattle backed up at their 5. Gonna be interesting to see how things play out. All right, here we go. Big time drive for Seattle. 7 minutes to play in the third. Your first drive of the half. Gotta score here. In some capacity. Smith in shotgun. Back to his right. Going to drop back, looking to throw. Pass over the middle. Has a man caught for the first down and more. Down to the 19-yard line. Well, we'll see. I'm more so saying, like, when the NFL season is over, there's a higher chance of basketball stuff to be done. At least stream-wise. I have some videos planned for basketball, obviously. Handoff up the middle on 1st and 10. Going to be game about 4. 3, maybe 4. But it's like, it's... I'm already, like, for the NFL stuff, I'm already going live a shit ton. So... I don't want to add more to it right now unless it's a really good game. Because again, on Sunday, the plan is to do 4 live streams. Or 4 games. So play action on 2nd and 8. Smith gonna roll out to his right, trying to buy some time. Quick enough, one tackle and just throws it towards the sideline. Incomplete. Knocked away. Actually could have been a nice play made, but not much. But just knocked away. Incomplete. 3rd and 8 coming up. Again, like San Francisco's defense is a solid defense, so it makes sense that they're struggling a bit. All right, 3rd and 8. Smith alone in shotgun. And they're not going to get the snap off in time. Oh, they said they did. Gonna look to throw. Pass deep down the right side. Has a man caught. Pass midfield down near the 40, maybe the 41. Tyler Lockett on the slot fade route. And Seattle keeps the chains moving, keep the drive alive. What a throw. They're going to hand this off up the middle. And that's going to gain 5-ish with Zach Charbonnet. That's a dot from Geno Smith. Jeez. All right, Gino, shotgun, back to his right. Gonna quick pass right side for a tight end screen. That's Noah Fant. First down and more. Down to the 26. Ooh. Seattle's offense has found a rhythm. Like they have found their groove. All right, Smith under center, back behind him. Going to play action, looking to throw. Going to do a quick play left side of Kenneth Walker. A screen play going to get past the 20 down to about the 17-ish. To a second and short coming up. All right, then handoff up the middle for Kenneth Walker. Going to go nowhere. Loss of a yard or two on the hurry up handoff. Third and down coming up. Okay. All right. 3rd and 3. Gino alone in shotgun. 3 receivers to the right. Gonna drop back, looking to throw. Quick pass left side. DK Metcalf caught for the first down. Getting pushed out of bounds near the 11. Keeping the chains moving, keeping the drive alive. 3:12, 3:11, 3:10 to go in the third quarter. A touchdown completely flips the game. Make this a one possession game at this point completely changes how you play going forward. Handoff up the middle. Kenneth Walker inside the 5 to about the 3. Okay, Seattle, I see you. And then go and hurry up once again. Gino, shotgun, back to his left. 3 receiving options to the left. 2nd and 2. Handoff once again up the middle. Kenneth Walker fighting his way. Did he cross the plane? They're saying he is short of the goal line, but that should be enough for a first down nonetheless. Yeah, that's at least enough for the first down. First and goal, Geno Smith, QB sneak. Did he get in? You're saying no. 2nd and goal coming up now. Two minutes to play in the third. Here we go. 2nd and goal. Ball on the 1. You're good, Bob Flash. It happens. Gino under center, back and fullback behind him. Handoff up the middle. Kenneth Walker gets in. Touchdown, Seattle. We have ourselves a one possession game. The extra point will make it a 6-point game. Yeah, I try to set all streams to ultra low latency so that way things go a little smoother. But yeah, extra point, make it a 6-point game with 1:24 to play. Snap good, hold good, kick is up and good. This third quarter has been perfection from Seattle. Yeah, probably. Again, it happens. But that brings us to a commercial break. And holy Seattle. Oh, yeah, just saw a report that said the CFL's Grey Cup match will be on CBS SN. That's nice. I mean, I'll probably watch. It's on November 17th. What day is that? Oh, fuck, it's on a Sunday. Never mind. I'll probably be on in the background then. I get it. It's such something different and it's fun. It can be at least. But I can get why the CFL isn't as fun. He's mostly can't be retired. Yeah. Again, it's like it's fun. It's just more football basically. I'm always down for more football. Let's see. A few other sports going on. Some college football tonight as well. Western Kentucky up by 10. Louisiana Tech up big. Same with James Madison. Le'Veon Moss coming soon. Yeah. That should be good. All right. The kickoff momentarily. San Francisco going to be trying to get the ball back. We're going to be getting the ball back. Now only up by 6. They're up by 20 at one point tonight. Oh, it did? That's cool. Kickoff is going to be returned beginning from about the 3 with Deebo Samuel, who's going to get upended at about the 27. Good kick coverage there from Seattle. I know there's some MLB games tonight as well. Yankees up by 2. Cleveland even up the series against Detroit. That's cool. Yeah, I guess they did. All right, Purdy under center, back behind him, going to play action, looking to throw, rolling out to the right. Has time, pass right side, Brandon Ayuk, incomplete. Off target, incomplete. So a second attempt coming up, yeah, off target, looking for Ayuk. It was a good old bootleg to the right. Ayuk was open. He had to step on his man. That just wasn't on target. All right, 2nd and 10 now. San Francisco needs something here just to regain momentum. Like, Seattle has all the momentum in this. Purdy, shotgun, back to his right. They're going to look to throw. Has time, going to try to escape to the right, just dump it off. Juszczyk right side, and brought down for no gain. I believe that was Deebo on the left side. Deebo Samuel did not move once the ball was snapped. Just did not move. He probably thought there was going to be a false start called, delay of game, a timeout, something. He did not move, did not run his route. And something tells me that he was the primary target on that play. A 3rd and 10. Also on the 26, the Niners, a first down will go a long way. Purdy shotgun, back to his right, 3 receivers left, dropping back, looking to throw. Pass left side, caught short of the sticks. and brought down short of the 6 at the 32-yard line. Jawan Jennings on the reception. That is a big-time 3-and-out for Seattle's defense. And that will bring us to the fourth quarter. Purdy had Ayuk. He had Ayuk, but just didn't see it. And yep, that's the end of the third. Oh, man. 15 minutes. That was a fantastic third quarter. Like a fantastic third quarter. And a lot's going to be riding on this. This next drive for Seattle. Okay, they already have all the momentum in tonight. This could completely flip the outcome of the game. Like, man, oh man. Like a 3-and-out in this situation, just especially after you've lost all the momentum already at this point. If Seattle scores on this next drive, man, oh man. Man, oh man. Yeah, this is the thing with Shanahan, though. They showed the stat right before the quarter ended. Like last year, they lost 10 plus. They lost 5 games once they had a 10 plus point lead. And then Shanahan, 0 for 3 in Super Bowls through his career. All of them blowing 10 plus leads in them. For some reason, the man cannot keep a 10 plus point lead to save his career. Like, I don't get it. Like, once they go up 10, they just trust the defense too much. And the offense starts to underperform. Like, if they were up by 20 in this game, right after half, they got ball to begin the half, they did their job on offense and scored. And then from there, it's been all Seattle. The kickoff return touchdown, great defensive plays, a good offensive drive. And now, to begin the fourth quarter, San Francisco is about to punt this one away to Seattle. Only up by 6, with Seattle having all the momentum in this game. Punt comes off clean. Going to be fair caught at about the 19. There's a flag down, but that's a late fair catch signal. They're going to rule it. It currently is being ruled a muff punt recovered by San Francisco. Flag is down for fair catch interference, but that was a late fair catch signal. I don't think you can honor that. And I'm not even sure if that was even a muff to begin with. Yeah, but he calls that fair catch late. I believe Greenlaw is. I'm not sure about Kinlaw. What's this flag? They threw it because of fair catch interference. I don't think you can honor it, though. He threw up the fair catch signal late. No flag, first down, Seattle. Okay, so yeah, they picked up the flag, and they ruled it that Seattle did not touch the ball either. So Seattle will begin inside their own 20, around the 18. Okay, so not much of a loss there. Geno, shotgun, back to his left, 2 receivers to each side, and there is a play stoppage. San Francisco might be challenging this to see if he touched it. Here's the thing, though. I don't know if Seattle touched it, or I'm not sure if the return man touched it. And yeah, San Francisco going to challenge this one. So we gotta see. You gotta make sure that the ball was not touched by San Francisco first at any point. Looking at the return point, did it touch his hand? It's hard to tell. Yeah, it's just did it touch the return man's hand? We'll find out. That's gonna be interesting. That brings us to a commercial break. We'll see. This if it is ruled that it was a muffed punt recovered by San Francisco, there is all of Seattle's momentum gone like that. All the momentum just gone. If this is ruled, it was muffed. If not, this is a crushing blow to San Francisco, as losing a timeout when they might start to trail in this game is going to be tough. It's all just down to like, did it touch his hand or like a finger? I'm not sure. It's hard to tell. You need a behind angle matched up with a side angle or something. Yeah, it will completely vaporize the momentum. Completely vaporize it. All right, here we go. Coming back from commercial. But not before showcasing that next week, Denver at New Orleans Thursday Night Football. All right, what's the ruling? All on the field stands. San Francisco is going to lose a challenge and a timeout. It's ruled that the Seattle. Oh, wait, they said call stood? Hold on, handoff up the middle going to gain about 4 on the play. They say call stood, and then instantly showed a camera angle that shows the ball touching the thumb of the Seattle player. Oh, that is bad. That is bad. They said that the return man did not touch it, and then instantly showed an angle that clearly had him touching it. Gino, handoff up the middle. Zach Charbonnet on 2nd and 6. Gonna bounce it out towards the right side. Pick up the first on a gain of 7 or 8. That is bad. As soon as they said call stood, they showed an angle that showed the ball bounce off the thumb. Barely. It barely bounced off the thumb, but it did. You can see the glove and the thumb move. Oh, that is bad. But Seattle will take it. 1st and 10 now, ball in the 30. Gino under center, back behind him. 2 receiving options to each side. Going to play action, looking to throw. Has time, gonna step up, then just spike it in the dirt near Noah Fant. Incomplete, as it was gonna be a tight end screen. And now there's a flag on a play as well. I wonder what this most likely will be holding of some kind. It should not be intentional grounding. I mean, Noah Fant's right there as the receiving option. Oh yeah, Shanahan is definitely pissed. Especially when they go back and look at it, yeah, he's going to be pissed. All right, what's this flag? Illegal man downfield. Penalty declined, though. Okay. Illegal man downfield. Penalty declined. Interesting. All right, 2nd and 10. Gino in shotgun. Back to his right. 3 receiving options to the left. Ball on the 30. Going to hand this off up the middle, and that's going to go nowhere. No gain on the play for Zach Charbonnet. A long 3rd down coming up. And Seattle, go and hurry up. Trying to get San Francisco off guard. Gino in shotgun. Back to his right. 3 receiving options to the right. 3rd and 10. Looking for the 40. Just looking for the 40-yard line. Motion in JSN, so now it's 2 receivers to each side. Gino looking to throw. Gonna step up. Trying to escape the pressure. Escapes Nick Bosa. And then just throws it away right side. Incomplete. Big time plays from the defense there. Big time stop. Seattle's gonna have to punt this one away. Big time play. Big time plays. Oh, Gino fumbled there as well, but managed to hang on. Yeah, Nick Bosa off that right side, a monster. Oh, he had someone as well over the middle, but just didn't have the time to go through his progressions like that. All right, punt comes off clean. Going to be returned. But tackled instantly back at the 12. Nearly muffed. But all right. Here it is for San Francisco. You need a good drive here. Need a good drive. Oh, man. You can't go 3 and out if you're San Francisco. You just can't. Like you need a solid drive here from San Francisco. You need one. Zip, we're still at commercial break. Oh boy. Hey, if Shanahan wants to break a stigma, this is the time. You get a good drive here, waste a lot of clock. Get at least a field goal. Again, it's only a 6-point game. A field goal will make it 2 possessions. Like this is the time. You need a drive. All right, just coming back from commercial break. San Francisco, an 82% win probability. This is your gotta have it. This is your gotta have it drive. Purdy under center, back behind him. Ball on the 12. 2 receiving options to each side. And they have 2 men in motion. This is going to be an illegal shift on a toss play to the left side that went for 6. Can't be making that kind of mistake. Just can't be making that kind of mistake. Yep, illegal shift. Man, oh man. They had both tight ends motioning on that one. So a 1st and 15. Back at the 7-yard line. Purdy in shotgun. Back to his right. 2 receiving options to each side. Going to drop back, looking to throw. Has time, pump faking. Pass left side, wide open. Kyle Juszczyk. He's going to get down to about the 20. Gain of 13 on the play. Sets up a 2nd and 2. Harvard man right there. I will say, San Francisco's O-line has been doing a great job today. So Purdy, shotgun, back to each side, handoff up the middle. Going to be enough for the 1st down with a gain of 3. San Francisco keeps the chains moving. As there is a Niner down on the ground. One of their linemen, it appears to be shaken up. All right, commercial break now in this one. With the commercial being for the Pharrell movie. Love this. All right. Commercial break. San Francisco will be having a 1st down when we come back from this commercial. And again, what's a big time drive? Man, oh man. I mean, if San Francisco can get something here again, they get points on this drive. I want to say seals the game, but it basically does. But definitely looking to just kill as much clock as possible on this drive. Right, Aaron Banks, the guard, is able to walk off the field on his own power. Yeah, just keep this game interesting. Again, a stop of any kind before field goal range will give Seattle a shot. They still got plenty of room to work with defensively. Ball is only on the 23-yard line. Purdy under center, back behind him. Two receiving options to each side. Minnesota Demotion going to toss this right side. And this is going to break some tackles, Debo, but still eventually brought. All right, they're going to say, okay, that was weird. He would have been brought down near like the 20. As now Debo is in some pain with his left arm, it seems. They called the play dead after like a few seconds due to a false start, it seems. And yeah, Debo is... Oh, he's in a lot of pain on his left arm. Can't tell if it's his hand, his arm in general, but he's in a lot of pain. Yeah, but they're calling it false start. Wait. You call in a false start on San Francisco, but then still call in a face mask penalty on Seattle that should not have happened because the play should have been called dead well before. What the fuck is that logic? So San Francisco gains 15 on the play when they should have lost 5 because of a false start. Like, what? Like, it's your own damn fault you took so long to call a false start. How? Because the ruling was false start. There was an illegal shift. They called the play dead for a false start. But the issue is they let the play ran for way too long, and thus a face mask happened, even though the play should have been called dead well before the face mask. Like, I feel like that's cheating Seattle there. Alright, Purdy, shotgun, back to his right, 3 receivers left. Ball on the 38-yard line now. Going to drop back, looking to throw, pass over the middle, caught Brandon Ayuk, breaks 1 tackle, gets inside the 45 to the 41. Like, Seattle might have lost the game because of that. That is weird. Alright, 1st and 10. Purdy shotgun. Back to each side. Going to end around left side for Debo Samuel, and he's going to gain only about a yard on the play. From the Chiefs game Monday? Yeah. Okay, the refs have been so weird this season. I don't get it. Like, there's been a lot of questionable shit from refs this season. Like how is there a face mask on a play that that didn't happen? Yeah, it's been an odd season all around for the refs. Purdy shotgun back to each side for 2nd and 9. Going to look to throw, rolling out to his right, has time. Pass back left side for a screen plays incomplete as it was overthrown. Looking for Kyle Juszczyk. Yeah, Seattle still got a shot. It is 3rd and 9. If you can avoid them from getting to about the 37 and in, you're in a good shot. You have a pretty good shot. So 3rd and 9, ball in the 40. Looking to push them back a bit if you can. About by rule the offensive penalty was developed. Remember? Oh yeah, that's that. Okay, I know what you're talking about now, but that happens all the time. When it comes to like a major and a minor penalty, like that's nothing new. As San Francisco's going to call their 2nd timeout. You're like, you have major and minor penalties. That's just a thing. The thing in this case is the fact that a false start kills the play instantly. So it's the ref's fault for taking so long to kill the play. Like you cannot blame Seattle and call a false start and call a face mask there. You just can't. I'm very curious as to what the broadcast said about that. What Herbstreit had to say. 3rd and 9, Purdy shotgun back to his left. Looking to throw, quick pass right side is incomplete. Should have been picked off, but the defender was playing Jawan Jennings instead. Off target throw, 4th and 9, and a long field goal try coming up for San Francisco. Potentially, they could also just punt this one away, but I doubt it. All right. Yep, they're just punting this one away, trying to pin Seattle deep. So Seattle's defense does their job. Punt comes off clean. And this going to take a beautiful bounce and be down at the 3. Just under 9.5 to go. And Seattle needs to go 97 yards to at least tie the game. But that's a beautiful bounce. Jeez, what a pun. Yeah, I mean, again, all season, there's been so many shite at calls. I don't get it. But what can you really do about it? But Seattle has a chance. The issue is, though, this drive is starting well backed up in their own territory. All right. So that commercial break here in this one, but we're going to get back a massive drive for Seattle. An absolutely massive drive. But again, Seattle down by 20 at one point in this game. And now we're just one touchdown drive away from taking a 1-point lead, potentially. Here we go, back from commercial break. All coming back. Oh yeah, that angle they just showed from their previous punt clearly shows the ball being touched by 2 fingers of the Seattle player, but them still saying stands. Like, oh man. Gino, shotgun, back to his right. 3 receiving options to the left. Looking to throw, quick pass right side. Kenneth Walker going to getting about 5 on a play up to the 9-yard line, maybe getting a 6. Nice play to give your team some breathing room as George Kittle heading to the locker room now. That's gonna be something to keep an eye on. All right, 2nd and 4. Gino and shotgun, back to his left. Going to quick pass left side, bubble screen, Tyler Lockett. Enough for the first down on a gain of about 6 up to the 15. Might be ruling a gain of 5. Either way, first down Seattle. 2 very quick plays to just get the first down and give yourself some breathing room and build momentum on this drive. Geno alone in shotgun. Looking to throw. Pass over the middle is going to be caught by DK Metcalf into double coverage, a gain of about 11 on the play. And Seattle moving the ball down the field, 8:20 to play. Geno in shotgun, back to his left, 2 receiving options to each side. Going to quick pass left side screenplay for DK Metcalf and going to find a lane and gain about 5 on the play with a flag down going to be brought back for a holding on Seattle. And that right there could be like moving the ball really effectively the entire way. And then a holding call forces you behind the sticks. Hold on the rookie. Yeah, he got underneath the shoulder pads. There's a devastating call there. 1st and 18 coming up. Yeah, I'm not surprised by them demoting Hackett. I'm not. Hackett's been dog shit for them. The issue is the replacement for Hackett is someone who is equally, if not more, dog shit in Todd Downing. Geno looking to throw on 1st and 18. Has time. Pass over the middle. Intercepted at the 35. Returning past the 20. Still going past the 15. Finally out of bounds near the 14. Tried to thread the needle, but the route got jumped, and that might do it. 7:46 to play, but San Francisco is well into the red zone and well into field goal range. Yeah, that might seal the deal. Nobody like that. Look at the Jets' offense. It has not been ran properly. Their offense is not good. So yeah, Hackett's going to get the blame for that as he's the OC, so he's going to be given up play calling duties. But again, the issue is Todd Downing, last time he called plays for Tennessee, did not do a good job either. And it also doesn't help that the scheme that the Jets run is just flawed naturally. Like, it's just a naturally flawed scheme. So, alright, 1st and 10 from the 15. Purdy under center, back behind him. Going to hand this off right side. Cutting up the field and going to fight his way inside the 10 to about the 9-yard line. A gain of 6 on the play. Man. It's a turnover battle. That's all it is. Seattle just lost a turnover battle. 3 turnovers today. Like, you're just not going to win losing a turnover battle by 3. Purdy under center, back behind him. 2nd and 4. Going to hand this off up the middle, and that's going to gain nothing on the play. So a 3rd down coming up. Still a chance if they can make the stop and score quickly on the next drive. Yeah, they might be. I watched their game Tuesday. It was a pretty solid game against Seattle. I'm not sure how they played today. If they did. Yeah, they're playing San Jose right now. Tied up at 1. It would be nice to see the Blues have some success. The Panthers had a kind of a stinker today. Purdy looking to throw on 3rd and 4. Pass over the middle. George Kittle caught. Touchdown San Francisco. Seattle's going to need to score quick on this next drive. And Kittle and Juszczyk both doing their own interpretation of the Lambeau Leap here in Seattle. 6:20 to play in this one. An extra point away from San Francisco having a 13-point lead. It was a nicely placed ball. Oh no, San Francisco going for 2. Purdy in shotgun, back to his right. 3 receivers to the right. Going to look to throw, has time, pass. Going to be incomplete, overthrow, looking for George Kittle with flags down in the end zone. And what might be offensive pass interference of some kind. No, it's offsides on Seattle. So San Francisco is going to have a chance to go for 2 from the 1. What's the next Panther game? Saturday. All right, 2-point conversion from the 1-yard line after the offsides. Purdy under center, 2 receiving options to each side. A back behind him. Going to hand this off up the middle. He's going to get stonewalled. Absolutely nowhere on that one. So it's going to be a 12-point game with 6:20 to play. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I saw it. I had the game on in the background. The main issue tonight with the Panthers was just they couldn't handle the puck well. Just sloppy on that end. But again, in the second period, it looked really well. And then for the I couldn't watch half of the third period for some reason. All right, at commercial break here in this one. Again, Seattle now very desperate to get something going on offense. You're in 4-down territory. You need a touchdown drive. You need to try to make this a 1-score game again. Showing out some throwback merch from the NFL shop. All right, here we go. The kickoff. Seattle, one last real shot here to make this a game. Again, you need a touchdown. You need a touchdown. Kickoff underway, going to be returned beginning from about the 5. And trying to make his way towards the right side and doesn't break the tackle by Rocky Sin. Brought down at the 30. That's what Seattle will start things off. One of the best names in the NFL, Rocky Sin. All right, here we go. Gino, shotgun, back to his left. 2 receiving options to each side. Motioning JSN from the right to the left to make it trips. Dropping back, looking to throw. Has time, dump off. Left side, Kenneth Walker. and going to maybe gain a yard on the play. He's a former Rake. Anyway, I know him more so for his time in Vegas / Oakland and for his time in Indy. Not necessarily his Baltimore days. Geno, shotgun, back to his left, 3 receivers to the right. 2nd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw. Pass right side, caught by Noah Fant. That's going to be enough for the first down and more. Gain of about 11 on the play, up to the 42-yard line. Gotta go a little bit of hurry up here. Geno alone in shotgun, 3 receivers to the left, looking to throw. Gonna step up, avoiding pressure. Then just dump it off right side for JSN, who's gonna somehow catch it in bounds and pick up about 4 on the play. All right, 2nd and 5, alone in shotgun, 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Just under 5 minutes to play. Geno looking to throw, hit while throwing. Nick Bosa on Nick Bosa laying the hit, looking for Tyler Lockett on the play. And a big 3rd and 5 coming up. Yeah, Geno just didn't sense the pressure. All right, 3rd and 5, alone in shotgun, 3 receivers to the left once again. And there's going to be a flag on the play for an illegal motion. Geno launcher went deep for DK Metcalf, the 5 touchdown Seattle. But it's going to be called back as Kenneth Walker was never set. Oh, that's a killer. DK Metcalf beat the entire defense deep and would have been a game-changing play late in this one, but it's being brought back. Yep, illegal shift. Kenneth Walker never came fully set. And what would have been a fantastic play for Seattle. Yeah, he about to. But to be fair, though, it's the same thing that we've seen in previous moments where it's hard to say if it's like Kenneth Walker's fault for not getting set sooner, if it's Geno's fault for not snapping it. Like, I don't know. As Geno gonna look to throw left side to try to pick up the first. He does, but just enough for the first down. And that's Jake Bobo on the reception. It was like, it's hard to say if that's supposed to be a case where Geno snaps it while Kenneth Walker is motioning out that way so he can just run it up the field then. Or if he just have to wait for him to be set. As Geno looking to throw, going to pass left side, caught once again by Bobo for a gain of about 7. I think it could have been a cheat motion and Geno just forgot to snap it. And thus it forced Kenneth Walker to kind of like shift his way and then eventually kind of like stop. Or if he was legit supposed to like wait for Kenneth Walker to get set. It's at 2nd and 3, Geno, shotgun, alone, 3 receivers to the right, looking to throw. Quick pass right side is caught by JSN, and he's going to fumble. Recovered by the Seattle back at the line of scrimmage. Oh man, JSN. Under 4 minutes to play would have been a big chunk of yards, but instead no gain on the play. Oh, Fred Warner, come on, beautiful peanut punch. Jeez. As Geno's going to look to throw, but there's going to be a false start penalty. The amount of absolute beautiful peanut punches this season is fantastic. Like, the majority of these peanut punches have been beautiful. Like, absolutely beautiful. That one, no different. All right, 3rd and 7 after the false start. Geno in shotgun. Back to his right. 2 receivers to each side. Looking for the plus 41. Back to throw. Pressure comes in quick. Screenplay over the middle. Kenneth Walker going to pick up the first down and get inside the 35 to about the 33. 3.5 to play. Got to go hurry up. You want to score before the 2-minute warning, ideally. Geno alone in shotgun. 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Gonna drop back, looking to throw. Stepping up, looking down the field. Has a man, Tyler Lockett, at the 20. Maybe ruling him down at the 19. As there is now a stoppage on the play. Clock stoppage. Oh, Kenneth Walker was wide open. He's pissed about it. All right, 1st and 10. Geno looking to throw from 5 wide. Quick pass over the middle. Kenneth Walker going to only gain about 2. And you're looking to hurry this up a little bit. You have to call one more play before the 2-minute warning. Geno, shotgun, back to his right. 3 receivers to the right as well. Ball on about the 17. Geno, back to pass. Has time, gonna dump off Kenneth Walker. Gonna work that right side, going to fight his way and gains about 9 on the play. Enough for a first down, 2:20 to go. Hurry it up or let this clock run. Either way, you need to score quickly. 1st and goal, and they're Geno in shotgun, back to his right, 2 receivers each side. Final play before the 2-minute warning, 9 yards out. Back to pass, Geno, time, looking, end zone, incomplete. Oh, he had Tyler Lockett through the hands. What was a beautifully placed throw. But Tyler Lockett couldn't hang on. And that brings us to the 2-minute warning. Will Seattle be facing a 2nd and goal? Oh, oh my. Oh, it was a little behind. But Tyler Lockett, like he even knows that he needs to catch that ball. Oh my. I mean, that was still placed nicely. And one that Tyler Lockett needs to hang on to. I mean, come on, Tyler. Jeez, man. All right, 2nd and goal. Geno, shotgun, back to his left. 2 receivers on each side. Ball in the 9. Looking to throw. Pass end zone, back corner. And incomplete. Looking for JSN. Couldn't get his feet in bounds. Had DK Metcalf for a much easier gain of yards there. Yep, flags and turnovers, man. Seattle had a shot. Had a real shot in this game, despite everything. All right. And Geno not prepared for this snap. Gonna throw it for the end zone on 3rd and 6 and incomplete. Looking for DK Metcalf. Geno was not prepared for that snap, but luckily he was able to get the ball off. So a big time 4th and 6, 4th and goal. Oh man. No. The NFL won't do anything about these refs because they can't do anything about these refs. They're not full-time employees. They can't do anything about them. They're basically hired guns. Looking to throw on 4th and goal. Gonna throw it for the end zone. Has a man and caught. Touchdown Seattle. Tyler Lockett with 1:44 to play has made this a 1-possession game. The extra point to make it a 5-point game. Yeah, the NFL can't do anything to the refs, no matter how bad of a game they do. The only thing they can do is just not have them call games in the future. But the ref crew hasn't done that bad. Or at least they probably won't have this ref crew call big time games. The extra point is up and good. 5-point game, 1:44 to play. Seattle has all 3 timeouts. There's all things like people want refs to become full-time employees by the NFL, so that way they can do something when they have a shit day like this. But because they're not, all they can do is be like, "Hey, you're gonna miss next week," and then we'll see you from there. Oh, Seattle's gonna onside kick this. Really? I mean, yeah, you're down by 5, so you hold them to a field goal. It's still a 1-possession game, but really an onside kick. Okay, no, they're gonna send this one down. Okay, they just had an onside kick graphic there for a second. I don't know why. It's tough to do AI assistance in NFL games. What they should do is make it so New York or like the main officiating crew can actually have a real say on every play. But they're not going to do that, it seems, because there's too many games on at a given time. Kickoff underway, going to be returned beginning from the 2 and going to be brought down at about the 17. Good kick coverage there from Seattle. All 3 timeouts, you need to force a 3 and out. All right, what does San Francisco decide to do here? Purdy under center, back behind him. 2 receiving options to each side. Going to hand this off right side. Has a lane. First down and more. Past midfield. Plenty of green grass in front of him. Past the 20, the 10, the 5, and sliding down at the 2. And that might do it. Seattle calls their first timeout. Yeah, I mean they could find a way to make it so you can have like New York have proper say in games more often. Beautiful blocking up front. Great job hitting the hole. And a heads up play to make sure you get down. Inbounds and force Seattle to call a timeout. Yep, sliding about the 4. And that's going to do it, basically. Unless San Francisco royally fucks up. That should just about do it. Purdy under center at the 5. Going to hand this off right side and lose about 3 on the play. Yeah, the Royals got eliminated. Yeah, Seattle going to call their second timeout. Again, you want to try and hold them to a field goal at this point because they're so far up, but it's going to be rough at this point because you're going to realistically get the ball back with 40-something seconds, if that. And then you're going to have to go the length of the field, basically, and get the 2-point conversion to just send the game to overtime. Yeah, it's unlikely at this point, but hey, Seattle, there's been crazier shit to happen to Seattle teams in primetime. So we'll see. Purdy under center, back and fullback behind him. Debo sent in motion. Going to fullback dive, Kyle Juszczyk, and he's going to walk in for the San Francisco touchdown. And that for sure is going to do this one. 2-possession game now with a minute 17 to play. Yeah. Beautiful fullback dive. Just beautiful. All right, the extra point to make it a 12-point game is up and good. Seattle, they're going to need to score quick as hell and get the onside kick now, then score again. All in a minute 12, basically. A minute 17. As we head to what could be the final kickoff in this one. I would not be surprised if the dynamic kickoff returns next season. What I would rather them do is bring back the old style, but like do what the UFL did, which is push the kickoff back to the 20 and also have the dynamic style. I feel like that would work a lot better. And with 100% for it, and would make it so every single kick basically is a return. This ball going to be returned from about the 15 past the right side, going to get down to about the 49. Maybe 49, maybe midfield. A minute 11 to play. So Seattle could realistically score a one-play touchdown here from 50 yards out. It's not that tall of an order. Oh, yeah, the kicker for San Francisco got shouldered. We have ball on the 49. Geno, shotgun. Back to his left. 3 receivers left, looking to throw. Has some time, looking down the field, gonna launch one left side, has a man. And JSN was just scared. He heard the footsteps. He was open. If he catches that, he could have been gone. But he heard the footsteps of the safety and just wanted to save his own skin. It just, the way the UFL does it feels a lot more natural. That's the thing. All right, Geno, shotgun, back to his left, trips to the left. Dropping back, looking to throw. Gonna roll out to his right, buying time. Looking downfield, gonna throw it. And incomplete, looking for DK Metcalf. Just under a minute to play, 56 seconds. Third and 10. Geno, shotgun, back to each side. Needing 51 yards to try to keep this game alive if you want to score quickly. Pass left side is tipped and incomplete. Fred Warner skyrocketing to get a hand on that ball. And now 4th and 10. Game on the line. Seattle at least needing 10 yards to try to keep hope alive in this one. Geno, shotgun, back to each side, looking to throw. Gonna step up and just dump it off short right side. Noah Fant gonna get the first down and get out of bounds at about the 40, maybe the 39. 45 seconds. You still need a touchdown quick. And Geno bobbles the snap. Trying to buy time. Flag now thrown. Gonna call the play dead. False start on Seattle. Gonna push them back 5. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Seattle's gonna need a fucking miracle at this point. Geno, shotgun, back to his right, 3 receivers to the left, looking to throw. Gonna step up, trying to buy time, but instead gonna be sacked. Back near the 49-yard line. And Seattle calls their final timeout with 38 seconds to spare. Man, oh man. Second and 23. Geno, shotgun, back to each side, looking to throw. Going to step up, try to buy time, pass left side to Noah Fant is caught, but he's going to be brought down in bounds. 30 seconds to go. And the clock begins to tick. Gotta hurry it up. Ball on about the 41. Geno gonna spike it. 20 seconds left. And 4th down. A 4th and 10. 20 seconds to go. You just need to take a shot at the end zone, basically. And at least give yourselves the chance to get the onside kick. Assuming you get in the end zone here on this play. Basically a Hail Mary coming up. It should be. Geno, shotgun, back to his right. 3 receivers to the right, looking to throw. Gonna roll out to his right, trying to buy time. Then just chucks one towards the end zone, Hail Mary. And incomplete. No one really even tried for that ball. So with 11 seconds to go, San Francisco going to walk out of Seattle with a big-time 12-point win. Their first win within the division this season. And they are now tied for first place in the division, pending the results of the Arizona game this week. If Arizona wins, I'm pretty sure that puts them at first. But there's the knee down. San Francisco gonna win by 12 and walk away with a big time win in this one. It was a fun one. So before I sign off, again, quick idea. Here's the plan for Sunday. The plan is to do 4 games Sunday. We will see. I don't let everyone know if that plan continues. But as of right now, I will see everyone at 9:30 a.m. EST as the Jaguars take on Chicago in London. Thank you all for tuning in. I'll see you all next time. Have yourselves a damn good one. Peace.